Good morning, traders, Edgeful community. My name is Kevin Dubrisky, Kevin Futures, whatever you want to call me, and we are trading some crude this morning. We're looking for this rejection off of this potential daily supply zone, but we really needed this 5 minutes to push back lower. If we don't get that push, we'll probably end up stopping out pretty small on crude. And we'll probably look for another possible re-entry. We do have a 2-hour supply zone. Right above it around 54. So again, if I do stop out of this, that's okay. Got to plan on it sometimes. Got to plan on being able to take a stop loss, guys. Every time, every trade we take, we have to be prepared for a loss. Yeah, see, that was too strong on the 5 minute, making it very difficult to hold this for shorts. 15-minute hasn't closed yet, so I'd really want to see a reaction on the 5 now. So we're going to keep the stop loss tight. Very strong key level right here at 74.30. That's where my supply zone is, guys. Huge. So I'd really want to see us react. Want to see a strong move lower, like crazy strong on the 15 here. If we don't get that, then we're probably going to continue back higher for a little bit, and we'll find a new re-entry at some point. I was also looking at the ES and NQ this morning. We'll take a look at those. And put CL right here so we could watch it. There we go, rejection on crude. Come on now, give us that continuation. We want to see us move lower on crude. I'd like to see us break previous day low and even today's opening price, which is at 73.15. So I'm really looking for a big move on crude oil to the downside today. So we do have to be realistic in where we expect the market to move. So we have 4 minutes on this 5 minute. We have 4 minutes on the 15 minute. And I think we have 4 minutes. No, we have 18 minutes on the 30 minutes. So we do have some time. Really want to see us reject this price level, 74.30. My stop loss is 33 right now. Really need to see a big sell bubble accumulate here on what's it called, Bookmap on crude. Do we have any targets to the downside on Bookmap? Not really. Some selling pressure starting to build up here. Want to see us break 20. Want to see us break 74.20. If we break 74.20, I'd like to see us gun 20 cents to that point of control at 74 even. Do go crude. Do go sell off. Do. I like ES to the downside potentially. We do have a little bit of a 15-minute demand zone here. Just gotta keep an eye on that. Come on, there's 19. Keep it breaking lower, crude. Keep it breaking lower. Get that 74.18. We want to see 74.18 on Bookmap. There it is. There it is. Want to see price acceptance at these lows. All right, getting some volatility. Be careful because the delta has been a bit bullish. Let's check our volume on our footprint. Make sure volume was okay. Point of control is down here, so I'm not too worried right now. I'm a little concerned for the delta. I really want to see this delta remain bearish. And again, stop loss is still up here. We're being careful and patient. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well today. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday, isn't it? Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well today. Hope everybody's having a good week so far in their trading. There we go. I don't like point of control moved up here. Really want to see heavier volume down here. Want to see this price level turn black for point of control. Without that, I'm worried. Come on, give us some crazy good volume down here. It's struggling to pick up down here. I really need this 325 to go above 325, so it's heavier than this level. Okay, it's 74.16. Really needs, like I said, I wanted to see a strong move to 74 even. That would bring us to our point of control. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Point of control, though, is still up there at 327. So a little concerned on that. 32 seconds left. Looking at this 15 rejection here, I'm a little concerned on that 15-minute rejection, but we're going to hold. Let's see. I might scale out of 2 contracts maybe at some point. Let's see. 8 seconds, gonna let it close. I am going to take off a couple contracts at 74 even. I'm in 4 crude shorts right now. I'm gonna take off 2 of them at 74 even point of control. 30 minutes starting to reject pretty nicely though, so we'll see how we react there. Maybe I'll move my stop loss to break even. Need to see good volume to the downside here, guys. We had a good negative delta, not the strongest negative delta, only negative 182. Before that, we had a positive 800, so we do have to be a little careful. Like I said, I am going to take 2 contracts off at 74 even if we push down there, just to play it safe in case we do want to make some higher lows pushing higher. And we could also wait for the 30 minutes to close too will help us as well. Finding a little support here on Bookmap, hoping it fails. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. And Merry Tuesday. Some buying pressure coming in here. That's what I was concerned about. The delta's still negative. We're just going to wait. I am going to move my stop loss, though, to sort of where that supply zone is. So, like, right up here. So if it stops me out, it stops me out. We do have a big buy bubble here. I'd hope to see us reverse and push lower. Again, my concern from last candle is our point of control was up here. I wanted to see better volume to the downside, and we did not get that. Order flow is very important in the markets. We really need this candle to continue lower and find some momentum. Where are we at right now? Let's see. Good morning, everybody. Hope you are all doing well today. Looking for crude to continue lower here. It is struggling. Yes, holding this area of support as well. There we go, crude. Nice little flip on crude right there. That's what I wanted, this big buy bubble trapped if we can't move back higher again. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. We were looking for us to continue lower on crude oil, and on that 15-minute, we're looking for the orb because of our Edgeful stats. We'll get that going up on here as well. Orb, double break 66% of the time, but if we look at, oh, wait, let's refresh this so we get the more up-to-date stats. We had, oh, it's not giving me the breakdown from yesterday, but we had 5 double breaks in a row, and then we had a breakdown on Friday and a breakdown on Monday, so I was looking for a breakdown again today. And if that's the case, guys, if we get a breakdown and we get a new, that means we have to wait for the 15-minute candle to open on 9:30, and then we're going to continue lower, which means our short entry up here would be very, very ideal. Again, it's just very concerning that we're not continuing lower with strength and quickness right now. Let's take a look. Bring our book map back up for our order flow. Yeah, again, these buyers keep trying to hold this price level. Got to be careful. We see a new price level here at $73.99, so I'll be patient for that. I have $73.96 2 contracts I'm going to take off. Minute 17 left. I do want to look at the 15-minute time frame. 15-minute was bullish. 30-minute, I'd like to see it reject below that 74 in the point of control. That's what I really wanted to see. But the buyers just aren't giving it up here. Just yet. Oh, seller keeps stepping in, though, once it tests this blue zone. So We'll stay patient. 44 seconds left. No reason to rush in or out of anything. Market either goes to my stop loss or it continues lower to my take profit. The only way the trades will work, guys. The only way things pan out. 22 seconds left. 15 closes in 10 minutes. And again, my biggest concern is this 15-minute candle was bullish. So my concern would be we sweep it and then continue. But I would really like to see the 30 push lower, which would require the next two 5-minute candles to push lower as well. So we're being patient. We're looking for continuation. But if it stops us out, it stops us out. We did find some support over here. I don't think it stops us out. And if I'm wrong, it stops us out. 74.31 is my stop loss, and that's this price right above this price level on Bookmap. Again, my concern being we break the high for a second and then continue lower. But if that's the case, then I'll stop out, I'll re-enter. All right, let's see. 4 minutes left in this 5-minute. Really need to see a rejection here to trap these buyers. How's the hourly look? Hourly, okay. Interesting. 45, 30, 45 closes in 23 minutes, 30 closes in 8 minutes. Really need us to continue lower for these sells to work out, especially because we're coming up to that 30-minute close soon. We have 8 minutes left. Let's take a look what else we got. What else is going on? Where else? ES holding this level of support. Crude oil trying to move higher. NAS also trying to hold support. Really want to see a flip here on crude. Take a look at the order flow again. Yeah, order flow is bullish. Bullish, bullish, bullish. The delta would have been more in our favor for bulls, so really just being patient. Probably going to stop out of this trade. And then we'll look for a new trade to take. Yeah, crude trying to squeeze on that 29.30 area. 32 is my stop loss. 31 is my stop loss. All right, stopped out of crude there. Again, my concern being we reject now, but I'm not gonna jump the gun anymore. Actually, maybe. Okay, that could have been our liquidity grab before we continue lower. I'll take one more stab on a lighter position just to be careful, and I'll add to it if we do continue lower. But look at this price level right here on Bookmap. That's what I was looking for. So now I was able to enter near this price level with my stop loss right at it. So it's like a very tight stop loss re-entry trade. And if this stops out, guys, then we just have to be patient for the market to open and give us one of our orb strategies setups we were looking for. That's the flip I was looking for. I just really need to see this delta turn red and stay red. Because look, everybody who tried to chase these longs up here just got stop hunted. Okay, good. So that was a good re-entry. Already back above break even on the day if we took profit here. Let's see. I might turn this, part of me wants to turn this into a scalp in case buyers step in again and hold us. Another part of me said, no, we just had our stop hunt in supply. This looks better for the shorts, so we're going to be patient on that, see if that wants to play out. Bum, bum. Would really like to see 74 even. That was my original target. But here we are with some support again here. Be careful. I almost want to take profit at the support level again. 27 seconds left. Where's point of control? What's our delta looking like? And how's the 30-minute? Struggling, guys. Everything's just struggling. Really need this 5 to close red. If this 5 closes red, we should be golden on these shorts. If it doesn't, we're probably going to stop out. 5 seconds on this, guys. Market opens in 5-6 minutes as well. Would really like to see a dump here on crude. $74.16, $74.15. Want to see that $74.12, $10, $13. Want to see a quick drop on crude here. Hefty drop. Hefty. Wimpy. All right, give me another little smooth drop right there. I like that. 74 even potential first target, guys. 74 even. We are keep finding support up in this little range right here. Not too concerned at the moment. Let's see. Point of control is finally moving lower. Perfect. What I wanted to see. Let's hold this short. Delta's finally going -2. Holding this short. -138 on that delta. There we go. Give us that drop. 74 even. 74.01. Where I want to take my first 2 contracts off. Now remember, I wanted that 30-minute to close below this price level right here, so I'm a little concerned that we don't. So we're going to be careful. We're going to watch it. We're going to see where price wants to close here. There we go. Give us another 10-cent dive on crude oil, and then 4 contracts. That is $40 per tick. Back in the green from that little stop loss hunt it gave us. That's why I like my trade placement, guys. I'm able to be like, okay, I'm stopping out. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm stopping. You know what I'm saying? But I like the selling momentum. I want to see it continue. Beautiful. Come on, 74.01. 74.01. I'm going to get out of 2 contracts on this next drop right here, guys. Because I'm not trusting it. 74.07? No, I don't want 74.07. Let's give you 74 even. 74.01. First take profit, 74.01 on crude oil. 231 left in the 5. There we go. Give us that nosedive. Give us that sell-off, baby. Moving my take profit a little lower. Trying to let our winner run here, guys. Gotta let our winner run. Yes, sir. I'm going to get out of 2 right there. I feel like it'd be dumb if I didn't. Okay, I'm out of 2. Beautiful trade so far. Fantastic. Guys, let me know in the comments if anybody... What's up, Chad? Good morning, Chad. You guys let me know if you guys took this trade with me. I'm holding 2 crude shorts now. This was a beautiful entry. It did stop out our original trade, but damn, we got back in at a better fill. Love to see it. Boom! Below. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. We're killing it, guys. We're killing it right now. Thank you, Edgeful. Thank you, Bookmap. Thank you, me. Thank you, my analysis. Thank you, time, experience, and being patient. Look, we had our first short here. Stopped out. Up here, got right back in, said, okay, we're rejecting that high in supply. We're getting right back in. And then what happened? Just took some off, and we're going to let the rest ride. Yeah, boy. Do it. Oh, good, random. You in here? Good. Damn, crude. Damn, crude. Damn, Daniel. Great stuff. 54 seconds left. Market opens soon. Really looking for that continuation on crude to the downside. Dude, that's perfect how that 30 minutes closing too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yo, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Rob said his Edgeful is glitching out today too. Remember this morning I kept trying to use Edgeful and it kept telling me disconnected, disconnected. Market opens, guys. 14, 13 seconds. Look at this sell-off on crude, guys. Holy crap. 8 seconds. Let's check our book map on this. Now, I'm trying to see crude open and continue lower. That would be crazy. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Break that low. Give me a break. 30-minute close how I wanted it to. 45 closes in 15 minutes. And 15 minute. I'm looking for continuation of the downside. We're in these crude shorts, guys. We're looking for this to squeeze and then pop to the downside. I've been in shorts since 74.25. We're currently 30 cents into take profit. Chase the money, chase the money. Now we make the money. We don't chase the money. Yes, sir. There we go, crude. Yeah, we're going to be holding this one probably all day, guys, if crude wants to continue lower. Because look at the daily time frame on crude, guys. Daily time frame on crude is telling me that we're creating a daily supply zone that's with the impulse move. And then we would need continuation on this candle, which means we're going to move another however many. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Wow. We're going to move another however many points we have to, guys. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Look to get out of a contract down here. Always look to get out in some strength, but I'm going to hold. That was a beautiful drop. Looking for continuation. Really looking for a huge trade, guys. We're looking for a 15-to-1 risk to reward today, guys. And this is all caught here live on Edgeful Discord and on the YouTube. So this is recorded, guys. Huge. Huge. Love it. Oh my goodness. Guys, this one trade alone would have paid for your lifetime Edgeful subscription. Just saying. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness. This is wild. And that's with a trim, too. If I didn't trim, I'd be up $2,000 on this trade. That's nuts. Keep going, baby. Wow. Wow. Talk about picking the right one to trade. That's crazy. ESNQ sort of chopping. Yo, crude, you gotta chill out, bro. Because I don't know when to stop out now. Because you're going too crazy. Keep going, crude. Oh my goodness, crude oil. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm a funny guy. I know. Good trades. Good trades for days. I'm probably gonna get out of crude. I don't know. This was a huge trade. This thing really really gave me some beautiful profits today. And I don't want to risk anymore. Maybe we'll see how we react to the 73.80. I mean, we're far below my original take profit of 74. So it's like no stress, no worry type shish. Yo, random, I'd ask you if I should hold crude oil, but I think I know your answer. He's going to tell me don't be a cat. Yeah, I knew it. Good, random. That's why I need you around, man. Come on, crude, give us another crazy dump. Let's just keep selling off. That's what I love about crude oil and gold, guys. You get a good trend on crude and gold, that thing's just going to run for you. Use supply and demand. Be patient for your entries. Market structure shifts, lower time frame analysis, higher time frame analysis, all that fun stuff. And just be patient and let your trades trade. I'm going to get out of one more contract. I'm going to play it safe on crude. Maybe not. I'd like to see a break of this key level right here. I'll get out of one contract right here. A little below there. 47 seconds left. Crude oil is tanking. Crude oil is tanking like it's in the war right now. I'm going to get out of one contract. Gotta get out of one contract. I'm out of one. I'm holding just one contract left. This was originally 4 contracts in this trade. This has been huge, guys. Huge. I don't like the support we're trying to build up down here, but it hasn't been sitting here this whole time, so I do think we might be able to break through it. No way. Crude's like, 'cause I'm free. Free falling. Crude is free falling. Beautiful, guys. It is 9:35. Market just opened, and we're already done for the day. That's wild. Love it. One of the best parts about trading, guys. Probably, yeah, I'm gonna get out down here. I don't see, what it is. I want to let this winner run. I really do. Yeah, so I guess I will. I only have one contract left. I'll move my stop loss to like right up here. So now my stop loss is right here at this red level. So this is a no-lose trade. We're out of 3 contracts. We're holding this last one to see if it wants to continue. 73.10 next key level on crude oil, and that's right below today's open on the daily candle. So again, really looking for a banger on crude right here. That's crazy. Yo, I hope Shireen is in here. I don't know if she is, but she's my girl. She did a bunch of sessions with me, and oh man, she's been killing it on crude. Very proud of her. Okay, crude, we're ready to continue. Drop. Big sell bubble. Give us that strength we need to continue. Don't reverse us here. So candlestick analysis tells me we continue. So then I would look for my order flow analysis to help confirm. Yes, we're holding that price level. Boo. 3 minutes left. Finding some support here. Let the 15 close. I mean, if we were looking for a breakdown on the 15 on crude, then we wouldn't really break higher, right? Our 15 opened right here. So that's our 15 orb. If we don't break higher, if we continue lower. That's where my stop loss is going to be now. Okay, some buying pressure. Okay, some resistance on crude right here. Really looking for us to continue lower on crude. Yeah, part of me wants to stop out of crude here on this pullback out of this last contract, but we do have this little bit of resistance. My stop loss is at 73.98. That is 27 cents in the money versus my entry. So it's beyond a no-lose trade. We are locking in $1,000 today. We are just being patient. There is no stress. I don't like this buying pressure, though. Like I said, I really considering just stopping out of this. But we have 1:11 left in the 5-minute. Might as well be patient. 15-minute doesn't close for another 6 minutes, too. Little concerned on that part. But I want to see this continue lower. We just took out this low. Maybe if we could retest this price level, 73.81. Okay, there's the retest of that price level. There's a big buyer. Last time we had a big buyer on crude, it reversed on them. So let's see if this wants to absorb them and then push lower. If not, we might run up to my stop loss on this last contract. And again, it's not a stop loss really. It's just a buy stop because my entry was 74.25. Now my exit is 73.98. 15 seconds left. Buyers are coming in, and look at this price level on crude oil right here. So really going to let this close. We have 8 seconds left. Really need that 15 to continue. If we do continue higher, though, I am just going to stop out. 456 left. Really wanted a breakdown of our orb. Now what I'm thinking is if we don't get the breakdown of the orb, what'll happen is we'll probably break back up to supply one more time. And if that's the case, I'll stop out of this trade and look for a re-entry up there. But right now I move my stop loss again to 73.91. That's right up here, and we're just going to wait. Some selling pressure. 15 was bearish, 30 was very bearish. That's what I'm counting on, the 30 minutes to continue lower for a while today. That's why I don't think we continue back up higher again. 30-minute gave us that basing candle at a supply zone. Really want to see that continuation. This was, oh my goodness, this looks unreal, that entry. We're at a 30-minute order block on crude. Keep an eye on that. There we go. Let's see if we got any news today. Consumer confidence, 18 minutes. That'll help slingshot us to our take profit on crude oil. I'm just kidding. This was a great trade, guys. What do you see on NQ? I'll take a look at NQ. Ooh, crude giving us another dump. Thing with ES and NQ, I really wasn't seeing much today because we had the sell side liquidity sitting here on NAS, but we broke it with strength. We're continuing to break it. Not really seeing much on NQ right now. Just a lot of chop at the moment. Let's see how price reacts to this price level on crude. Really want to see a break lower here. ES and NQ both trending lower. Weighted index is trying to push lower, but finding support on these wicks. Boom, there we go. Crude oil, again, another huge push. Love to see it. Where's our next target on crude oil? $73.10 still okay. 73.10 it is. This is one of my biggest crude trades, man. This was crazy. Definitely wishing I held more contracts, but that's okay. That's something that I'm going to journal and be able to work on. As traders, no matter how long your experience is, our goal every day is to get better the next day, is to be 1% better no matter what. We'll never be perfect. The market's never a perfect science. Boom, crude oil. Bang, 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 bang. Everywhere you go, all I ever seem to hear is bang, 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 bang. I'm going to get out. I almost want to get out into the strength, but I feel like with the selling pressure, we might have another run for it. A minute 34, though, left on this 5-minute. Gut's telling me play it safe and get out. My other gut's telling me forget that. This momentum's crazy. We probably got another run right here. Let's take a look at our footprint. Volume, okay. All right, point of control is way down here now. That's huge. That's really huge. Good negative delta. All right, we're holding. Love me some order flow. Order flow for life. Finding some support here. Be careful. 50 seconds left. Negative 1200 delta. And I think the 15 closes too right now. Yep, 15 closes in 37 seconds. Looking for a breakdown. Hallelujah. Stop loss at the orb high. 25 seconds left. Really need a break lower here because I want that continuation on the next 5 minute as well. We have 20 seconds left. Let's get a crazy dump. Let's just drop it like it's hot crude. Make a new orb low right before we close and then keep on going on that next 5. That's what I want. I want a brand new whip. Skirt, skirt. I want a brand new house. Oh, there we go. There we go, crude. Give me that break now. Give me that break. All right, some buying pressure, some volatility kicking in. Be a little careful. That's our orb low right there. Wow, look at that 15. So bearish. Any imbalances up here? Not really. Point of control trying to keep going lower. There we go, crude oil. Yo, guys, I think this thing runs again. And she runs again. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Yo, guys, crude oil killing it today, guys. Whether it's crude, whether it's gold, I do my pre-market preps every morning to get an understanding of what has the best structure and what's giving me the best setup. Today was crude oil, and I said that pre-market. I said, guys, crude oil is looking so good here. What did we get? Boom, crude oil looking so good. Gave us a high-quality setup. We got our entry pre-market around 920. And boom, here's that continuation. The breakout, we caught the breakout. Then we're even trying to catch this continuation here. Need a strong break of this price level. It's definitely struggling. That's crazy. That's crazy. Crude oil, you want to give us another move here? Volume picking up pretty heavy now to the downside too still. Beautiful. I just want crude to know you're my favorite futures. They should have made on Edgeful, they should have made futures oil, like the oil symbol instead of the corn symbol. There we go, crude, guys. I want that 73.10 on crude. Big drops, baby. Big drops. Huge. This trade is freaking amazing, guys. I'm gonna. I think I want to get out. This thing's been nuts. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Pardon me. I'll get out right there. This last contract. One more drop. I'm out. Boom. I'm out. Oh my goodness, guys. 13-1 on that last contract. This was a phenomenal trade on crude oil. I do think it's going to continue lower. I think it wants to close red today. Guys, this was amazing. We shorted the top of crude oil this morning here live. That was great. I will say my first trade, right? We did stop out of it, but that stop loss, so we went short here off of the supply zone, but I didn't have the candlestick confirmation. So what happened is it gave me the liquidity sweep. Now I had my stop loss right above this price level because on Bookmap it was strong, but what happened was it stop hunted and then it continued lower. Once I saw it failed to continue higher on this break in the supply zone, I re-entered my position. So look, there were 4 contracts at 74.24, re-entered right back at the same point, 74.24. And then got out 2 at 74.03, got out 1 at 74.64, and last one at 74.31. What a trade. Dude, this was me this morning with crude oil, but with the red bars. That was freaking sick, dude. And guys, right from our trade setup too. Thank you, Preacher. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I don't think I sent the trade setup in here. I will next. I'll try to remember next time. So first off, there were a few things we were looking at. Crude has been pretty strong downtrend. 6 of 7 trading days have been bearish. I'll look for a trend to continue, shorting the highs at supply and targeting, what I say, and targeting the lows, which is like the liquidity levels like these and these. Short the highs, target the lows, target the lows. Boom, boom, boom. If we continue lower, I'd like to see the 1 hour, 2 hour rejection, but it was really, I guess it was really the supply zone. Crude has been pretty strong to the downtrend. I'll look for trends to continue shorting the high/supply. So very good stuff, guys. Amazing work, everybody. Hit that like, hit that subscribe if you're on YouTube. Hit that follow if you're on Twitter. And if you're on Discord, let me know if you guys took any trades with me, if you guys took crude with me today. And if you didn't take crude, what trades have you guys taken, if you've taken any? Now that we're done with the biggest trade ever on crude oil, what is ES and NQ doing? Nothing. They're chopping. Because remember, guys, earlier when I was doing the pre-market prep, now I do my pre-market preps from 8:30 to 9. What I noticed was, well, ES and NQ, they were very choppy. They were very range bound. They weren't above previous day high. They weren't below previous day low. And yesterday was a crazy bearish day, but we were able to pull back a very strong amount. And we were able to do that pullback when the market was open. Actually, yeah, 9:30, market open and we popped. So an area I would look for on ES right now, we'd pull up our book map and we would see how do we want to react to this, like, I wanted to say 60-20 down here. There's like a demand zone. But we'll see. Yo, this is crazy, man. That is crazy. If you guys want, guys, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to put a video together on that crude oil trade, like a trade review video. Then I'll go over like how I found that setup, how I knew it was higher probability, and all that other stuff. NQ, 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 NQ. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the NAS comes for you? So I like using sell-side liquidities, buy-side liquidity, sell-side liquidity, especially if there are no supply or demand zones around to help give me structure. So what I would look for, we swept the sell-side liquidity if we create a 5-minute fair value gap. Now that would require us to push higher on this candle, close somewhere up here, push higher on the next candle, and what I would need for confirmation to take this fair value gap long is I would need us to break this high right here for a market structure shift, and then I would need us to then pull back. So it would be a sweep, a reversal, push higher, a retest of this zone, and then a push higher again. Right, so that's sort of what we would look for if we want to confirm this long trade. Now, this has 2 minutes left to close, and I can almost guarantee if we look at the footprint chart, let's see where we're at. I was gonna say, where is it? Point of control trying to move higher. Let's look at the delta on these candles. That's a strong delta right there on NASDAQ. Pretty strong, but we wouldn't want to go long up here, guys, especially because the 5-minute has a minute 40 to close. Definitely looking better on the buys. Delta's remaining bullish around this 1,015, 1,020. Dude, I can't believe crude oil just was like, hey, I got you, bro. I got you, bruh. But hey, listen, man, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. When we stay patient for the market, it's not going to give us setups like that every day. But when we are able to take advantage of it, it's crazy. Damn. Happy Madison killing it. Damn. Dude, why does my caps lock keep turning on? Damn. So there goes Nas. Nas did give us that close above that we were looking for, so we would look for continuation now on NQ. Something I like to look for on the Nas is the weighted index. The weighted index does look like it wants to continue, so I would really be a bit more bullish at the moment on ES and NQ, but I would also be careful because of the double breaks. Now let's take a look at the orb on ES, and we could look at that by pulling up our watch list and looking at our bookmark, and we could look at ES real quick change. That is so cool. Orb so far, look at this. It tells us so far we have a breakdown. We do not have a double break yet. It's keep disconnecting. I'm sure that's something on their side that they have to update. Dude, random, do you watch ICT? You don't trade ICT, do you? What trade, guys? I want to know what trading strategy you guys use. I get this question quite often of what strategy should they start with? How can I trade a little bit better? What should I do? And then they'll be like, I'll say, oh, what trading system strategy would you use? And they'll be like, oh, well, I usually I'll just short a breakout, or I'll look for a flag and I'll go long on a bull flag. And it leaves me almost speechless because that's not a strategy. That's a chart pattern, but that's not a strategy. When it comes to a strategy in the market, it needs more than just, oh, well, if we're sort of near a high, if we're sort of near a low. It requires, let's zoom in here, let's see. When we create a trading strategy or trading system, whatever the case may be, it has to have the foundation. It has to have almost like building a house, right? So let's see. I sent this over the other day to somebody. They liked it. They appreciated it. So I always refer to it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Do. So trading, right? How can you create your system? It's like building a house. How can you create your trading system? You really need to break it down. You start simple with something like supply and demand, or an ICT concept in the sense that we're looking for market structure. So you start with the foundation, supply and demand. You do a little framework, some support and resistance, or buy side and sell side liquidity. You need some walls in your house, of course, which is going to be the order flow, because order flow is what helps shape the market. Trading patterns don't do that. Order flow does that. That's why I use tools like Bookmap or the footprint. Wall, right? Again, like I just said, order flow and volume. And then the roof, right? We can't have a house without a roof. It's going to rain on us. Our roof is our market structure, right? Are we creating higher highs? Are we creating higher lows? Are we trending in one direction? Are we trending in the other direction? Or are we not trending at all and we shouldn't be trading? And then, of course, the finishing touches being the risk management. It's so important, guys, to have a known amount of how much you're going to lose on every trade you take. Oh, that's so cool, guys. Edgeful just got back to me. Kevin, we are going to be adding streaks to all reports across the board shortly. That is awesome. Awesome. Very exciting. Thank you, Brad and Edgeful. Yo, I can't still can't believe that orb. Oh, this is our orb down here on crude. Oh, so there was a 5-minute. Yo, I wonder if this fair value gap is gonna hold on crude. It's in the orb. We broke the orb. We just retested it. This might be. We'll let it close. This might potentially be another entry for crude shorts. Gotta check book map. Yeah, this was a level of resistance before. Time is it though? We have news, 10 o'clock news right now. Yeah, I'm gonna take that short. If we re-enter right there, I'm taking that short on crude again. If anybody does have any questions, you guys can always reach out. Yeah, I'm not sharing. Y'all only ICT created the market, even though he never wins. That's freaking hilarious. You know, definitely don't share an algo if it's working for you. Share something that works and then it stops working. Like ICT used to work. I can't trade. He used to can trade. But yeah, no, crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Let's get us back up on. There we go. What a loser. All right. Probably not getting that re-entry. Maybe. Hmm. Let's see. Guys, how's your day going? Have you guys taken any trades? I saw Happy Madison took a great trade. He's up like I think he said 30K today. I don't know if he's maybe on a prop firm. It looks like he's on a top step. What about you guys? Cardenzo, Kyle, Marcus, Pep, Preacher. Have you guys taken any trades today? Let me know in the main chat. Let me know if you guys taken any trades today. Preacher and RB, you guys to random YouTube, bro. You usually tell me if you took a trade by now. I guess no trades yet. YouTube, Twitter, y'all let me know too in the comments. You traded NQ. What'd you get on NQ today? I know you always trade NAS. Hey, look at this, guys. We're getting that break that I mentioned. Hold it now. Hit it. Do. That's crazy. Got one long. Yo, by the way, this fair value gap entry should have been. If we didn't take this original supply short and we did wait for the 15-minute orb, look at our 15. I'm going to delete this for a second. Look at our 15-minute orb. Orb high, orb low. We broke it lower, created the fair value gap on the break of the orb, then we retested it. That would be the retest short out of the orb to like go for new low a day. Wow, look at ES and NQ killing it. Killing it. Killing it. So that one. Small short on gold, nothing big. Nice to start, although green. All right, cool. Let's check out gold. Took a short on gold. All right, must have probably been maybe a scalp. I see we're pretty range bound since about 9:30-ish, 9:35. 9:35 and two zigzags. Maybe that's all we need. Let's see. I gotta do. What's that? No, but forgot to post to the social medias this morning. So I was busy banking it on crude oil. And then I'm not even going to ask Edgeful. I was going to ask Edgeful if they were aware of their situation with the keep lagging out and stuff, but I'm sure they are. Ooh, does crude want to give us our entry? So here's the retest of the orb one more time on crude. I'm not taking this short right here. I'd much rather see if we could retest this zone one more time. If we can retest that zone, I'll wait for the reaction and then take the short around 73.45, stop loss at this pivot high. Nice, Marcus. Cool, man. He was just telling me about his gold short. Saw some resistance on Bookmap. It was probably this resistance up here. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Good work. Good work. Volume VPOC from Friday. Okay, cool. Do you like to use the VPOC? I personally don't. We have to remember, guys, whatever strategy, whatever system we use, there are people that don't use it at all and are still profitable. And vice versa. There are people that use, like I use order flow. Maybe you don't use order flow at all, but you're still profitable. There's so many different ways to trade the market, right ways, wrong ways. There really is no right and wrong way. It's whatever works for you. But what helps, there is definitely what helps. And what helps is proper risk management so you don't blow your account off of one loss. It helps to be able to spot high probability trades like we saw this morning with crude oil before the trade even happened. We saw it was high probability. Boo. Okay. Whatever. Dude, this short was just crazy. 74.24. Definitely could have held longer on the majority of my contracts, but that's okay. Scale it out to lock in gains because we don't know what the market's going to do. I like the order flow to the downside here on Bookmap on crude oil, but we're just going to be patient. 30-minute looks good to continue, but I'd sort of like to see if we could sweep the 15-minute high right here because that would bring us to this 15-minute fair value gap as well. 2 minutes left on the 5-minute. It is currently, what time is it? It is 10:08. All right, at least time's moving a little faster. Yo, Vivette trading for future. Did you guys take any trades today? And YouTube, you guys too. You guys let me know if you took any trades. Chad, what's going on? Chad, you still there? I like what's it called on the daily? Bitcoin. I text that to a buddy of mine. Yo, a friend of mine did crazy. He made $250,000 off the past 4 years with crypto. Insane. I guess I say it's insane because his investment was very small. I personally find strong returns on investments like that too. Like if somebody tells me, oh, I just made $250,000, but they told me that they traded 800,000 worth, that's less impressive than if somebody made $250,000 off of 100,000 or 50,000. That's much more impressive. Probably have to see about rescheduling. Let's see. I am with you on CL. That was awesome. Nice. Good job. Good job, Vivette. Proud of you. Good trade. Just make sure to never trade blindly with somebody. Make sure that their analysis lines up with your analysis as well. And make sure that if you are taking a trade with me, guys, that you're risking a proper amount. Hit alert here. Let's check on crude oil over here because we are getting the retest. I wanted to see if we could break that level. Because I want the 30-minute to continue, guys. So shorts up here would be ideal. I'm just waiting right now, though. I might just take it there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna put my limit order out there. So I have a limit order at 52. I'm gonna move it down because I think that was our retest of the fair value gap to continue lower. Yeah, this is gonna keep going, baby. Let's see. Just gotta find our entry again. Missed that entry limit order on that fair value gap here. We're gonna continue leg number 2 on crude. Just tough finding an entry at this point. Let's see. They're trying. They are trying. Again, I sort of wanted to see if we could break into the 15-minute fair value gap over here. We have a 15-minute fair value gap right here, right above this price level inside the 5-minute. So here comes the retest. I'll let you guys know if I enter a short again. Let's look at the footprint. Volume profile, I'm sorry, the point of control is trying to move a little higher. Okay, here's that price level I want to see if we can break and then reverse. And if we do, like I said, I'm going to just enter this trade right at this 73.52. So if we start selling off again, 73.52 is going to be my entry, 73.53 maybe. Okay, 73.53 is where I got filled. Very light in size on this because I am a little concerned it won't play out because we did already have a strong move on crude. But we swept that lower time frame high. We held this fair value gap. I'm going to stay in it. Got a minute 52 left. Point of control was trying to move bullish. Delta's light but bullish. So if we stop out right out of it, that's okay. And stopped right out of that is okay. We had a crazy good trade earlier. That should have been our one and done. We're going to wait for the 5-minute to close here because this 5 could still reverse. Because remember, guys, I was bearish not off the 5-minute, but off of the 30-minute. So when you have a higher time frame analysis like that, you could sort of be a little patient on that 5-minute to close in your favor or not. 30 closes in 15 minutes. Really want to see how this 5 closes. Okay, there's a little pump right there. Be careful. And now look at the 15 too, guys. Very concerning on the 15s trying to reverse bullish off of this pivot low. So 40 seconds left. We'd really need to see if we could reject back lower and even close below this black line on the 15-minute time frame. So we have 30 seconds left to do that. Strong delta to the downside right here. See, that buying pressure looks good on the 15, so we got to wait. Yep, nope, buying looked too good on the 15-minute. Got to be patient. Because now we could get a double break. Remember, we've had double breaks very frequently on the orb on crude oil. Crude looks good to continue, trapping a lot of sellers to the downside. Yeah, crude looks pretty good, like it's trying to break out. We got to be patient here, guys. Bears have had the momentum today. So again, 30-minute time frame was a bit more bearish. That's why I wanted to stay bearish for. The 61 level was pretty strong on Bookmap to the downside, strong negative delta at that 61 level. Some selling coming in. I want to see us break below 73.50. Ideally, I'd want to see us break below 73.52. That's that fair value gap. The 5-minute that we broke with a wick. $3.22 left on this 5-minute. 30-minute. 13 minutes left. And 15. Remember, 15 was a little bullish, so we just got to be a little careful on that because we might want to sweep that 15 high and then reverse. So really just a matter of being patient now. No good setups right here. Out. See ya. See ya. Peace out, bro. $2.37 left. Want to see this delta push negative, really strong negative. It's at negative 82 right now. I want to see it at negative 100. Negative 97. There's the break of that 73.52 that I was looking for. Need to see volume now. All right, let's see, guys. Let's get that momentum. Let's go. Let's go. 2 minutes left, guys. Buyers are trying to hold it. Gotta see these sellers take us lower. I want to see 73.10 on Bookmap, on crude oil. 73.10. I move my stop loss to 73.61. So like if this candle pushes green, I'm out. Trying to find a little bit of support here. Just got to be so careful. Getting a little volatility kick in here. I like this positive 140 delta up here. I'd want to see it trapped. I'd want to see us push lower from that point. Minute 4 left. Really still looking for that 30. Point of control on 30-minute is down here. Some selling pressure. 45 seconds left. I'm worried that we pop for these last 40 seconds again. There we go, some selling pressure, guys. There we go, some sellers building up again. There we go. Let's see, guys. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well today. We took that banger on crude this morning. We are back in some shorts again, looking for the 30-minute to continue lower. Just really looking for a scalp here in case we don't continue. We have 10 minutes left on the 15. 30 closes in 10 minutes too. And we're looking bearish. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm only in 2 contracts right now, so I'm probably going to look for a dump to get out of one. $73.35. I'd want to see $73.35 as a potential first take profit. That way I'll take a contract off and just lock in the gains. Need one more drop here. It's struggling here. I'm going to get out of one contract right here. Give me one more drop and I'm out of one. Not much support under us. Would really want to see us dump with that selling pressure. Ooh, volatility kicking in. Careful now. Staying patient. Worried for the sellers to get trapped there. So most likely going to, yeah, let's see. All right, I'm gonna get out that. Not even worth it. Not even worth it. We had a crazy gainer on crude this morning. No reason to give it back. No reason to ever give it back. We had an A+++ setup on crude today. 10-1 risk to reward. Insanity.
Yeah, and you know what? This is tough because I don't know how he makes it to the city back, but he says he uses the train as his own time. Good attitude.
All right, let's see. So we're out of crude for now. Let's take a look at the ES and the NQ. ES did not give us our entry. NQ did not give us our entry.
Yeah, well, he, like me, he has strong legs.
Big fan of session range. Looking forward to pushing envelope.
And I can picture it now, and they would walk with like a slight limp. You know, like a sort of agreement. It was just a strange walk.
You know what's crazy? Yo, you guys know things start rolling really, really good when people from like high school are like, yo, could you teach me? Like, dude, I've been trying to teach you. Awesome. Guys, listen, when it comes to trading, as I mentioned earlier, trading being a house, building our system as a house versus just having a strategy saying, buy at demand, sell at supply, sell the or breakdown, buy the or breakout. That's not a system. That's a trading strategy, and a strategy by itself is useless. A system requires confidence and patience, and it requires a strategy, trading concepts. It requires trading education, understanding market structure, understanding different things, and risk management to help keep you in line, to help keep you profitable, because we're not in it to get rich quick. We're in it to be profitable consistently. Oh, there's that crude rejection. I knew it, man. You know what it is? It was this 15-minute fair value gap right here. But it was just too choppy around here. I would have much rather we respected this 5-minute fair value gap. But that's okay. That's okay. No trade, no. Just patience. Just patience. We had that crazy killer on crude this morning. So right now, all I'm doing, I'm gonna buy up some time. Chop up some time. Good for you, Marcus. Listen, man, that's smart. I'm gonna say what you said because that's a great perspective and analysis. So as I mentioned earlier, guys, you should never just blindly follow somebody into trades. My crude oil trade was a phenomenal trade. It was my personal A+ setup, but it might not have been to you, right? It might not have been in your perspective, in your eyes. Now, what can help with that? Well, Marcus had a great point. He said, wish I took the crude short with you, but I had just gotten home from work and I haven't done my analysis. Even though it looked like a great setup, I didn't want to throw myself into the trade. That is one of the best trading mindsets I've ever heard from a beginner, and that is beautiful. Because you shouldn't be blindly throwing yourself in. You should have your own analysis with it. But yes, trading with somebody like myself or James or somebody else in this community of Edgeful that has good consistency, that has a good track record, it helps you because then you'll be able to listen in and hear, okay, well, what are they looking at? What are they seeing? And what are they using? Because I don't want you guys to copy my system to a T, but I want you guys to be able to copy it enough that you're able to consistently look at the market and read the market on your own. That's the goal, is for you to be able to read the market, come up with your trade plans on your own.
Really, really bad men. So when I was married, of course everything's been, you know,
ESNQ pumping away. This is sort of what I meant earlier, guys. Remember I said watch out for ESNQ for potential pop, because that's what we did yesterday. Yesterday market opened and we rallied. Today market opened and we sold off at first, but that could have been our manipulation to the downside before the distribution.
she fell back.
We didn't really have any demand zones over here that we bounced off of. 2 hour, 3 hour. There's like no demand zone that we held as support down here. So it's not even like, oh, we held demand to go higher. None of that. And again, crude ES today, lower probability. This is our 15-minute orb. We broke to the downside and we closed back above. That could have maybe helped us to go long. And again, that's using the orb trading strategy with the rest of my analysis. If I had a demand zone down here, let's just hypothetically say these were never here. I had a demand zone right here, and we got rid of this. We have our gap fill, whatever. This is a key level. It's a key level. I'm going to make this a little thinner. But let's just say we had a demand zone right here. If that was the case and I had my orb high and an orb low, then I would look to see, okay, do we maybe want to break out to the downside first and find buyers in demand? And then I would use my analysis, my technical analysis, and then oh my goodness, I almost just said inauguration analysis. My oh my god, entry analysis is another word. Execution is the word I'm looking for. So because let's say this was a 15-minute demand zone, I look for 2 5-minute tests. We got that. Then I would look for something like the order flow as well. And I'd say, okay, well, it looks like, let's check the, look at this, negative delta 13, negative delta 1300, negative delta 2000. And then we flipped positive delta 3500. That's very strong buying pressure out of this quote unquote demand zone to help give us some momentum and strength to continue higher. As we see, we had another strong delta here, strong delta here, strong delta here, and we got a continuation with all of these strong deltas all the way up to this supply zone. So if we were trading ES today, that's probably something we would have looked for. However, we didn't have that demand zone. We only had our orb. And because we didn't have a supply or demand zone, that makes it low quality in my eyes. My high quality trades are the ones that are coming off of or near a strong supply or demand zone, because then we'll look for something else. I'll look for a liquidity sweep in supply. We're at the highs of a range. Short that, target the lows of the range. Boom, bop, bam. Crude still looks good to continue. Look at the weighted index. This is my weighted index. I watched this for strength in the NASDAQ and ES. And something else we noticed, guys, this morning on the weighted index, and I only mentioned this very briefly, was we had all of these lower wicks on the weighted index right here. And that tells me that buyers kept failing. Buyers got bought up. Buyers got bought up. Sellers tried to bring us lower, and we failed. Sellers tried to bring us lower. We failed. And this is the same time NASDAQ and ES were both finding their bottoms. So using, again, the weighted index as a form of confirmation. Look at crude, man. That's crazy sauce. I can't get over that initial trade we took. I'm glad it was recorded. I'll see if I could chop it up a little bit and make a nice little video for you guys. This was crazy, man. 94-cent drop on crude, 9-cent stop loss. And that wasn't even, my stop loss is a little bit lower than that, so, but I ain't gonna flex. It's just about being patient. Market isn't gonna give us a setup like this every day. So when we do see an A+ setup like this, gotta take advantage. All right, let's see. We have our orb, we have our ES, our NQ, NAS pulling back. So NQ, guys, right here, we are at a broken demand zone. Remember, guys, I mentioned these demand zones, when they break, a lot of times it'll be support, 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 then we'll break it, and it'll flip as a resistance. I don't think it is. Look at the 30-minute time frame right here, guys, and look at this basing candle, and then we have our continuation candle. That tells me we're more likely going to continue higher on ES and NQ. But the question is, do we pull back, and where do we pull back to? This was our orb high. Our orb low. And then let's put our fair value gap right up here on the 15. Good morning, guys. What's going on, everybody? Pep, Cordenzo, RB, did you guys take any trades today? Boy, oh boy. 50% of the fib lines up on the orb price level right here. 21,400, guys. Look at this price level right here, 21,400. This is sort of how I like to use Bookmap for a quote-unquote flip zone. Yeah, Credenzo, nice. You longed ES. Good job, man. Good work. Hopefully you were able to catch longs on the move higher. Mob following up from Mob following up with lots from yesterday. Thanks, just finding my way around here. Gotcha. Bought the mob. What do you mean by mob? Orb? I'm sure it's market something. Market order imbalance. Your top recommendations. Today I was looking for crude shorts. You took crude shorts today? What the mob? Let's see. Yeah, I don't think you're talking about MOB. Pep, let me know what you're talking about. You're talking about futures? My apologies for the misunderstanding. Dude, I can't. Crude, man. So, beautiful. Yo, look at that 30-minute continuation there. Now we have a 30-minute fair value gap right here, too, inside the orb. No, I watched the pre-market prep, and maybe I'm still in the dark here. Gotcha. Yeah, pre-market prep I was looking at. So pre-market preps, I usually look at the futures, ES, NQ, and CL and GC. I'm not too sure what you mean by mob. Could it be a potential trading strategy? Did you buy? Was it a stock? Was it maybe a different pre-market prep? RB looks good. Probably so. Okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let me know if you need any help or if you have any questions. Anybody in here Discord wise, or even if you're on YouTube, join our Discord community, the Edgeful community. You guys, please feel free direct message me if you have any questions regarding anything. Edgeful, trading, whatever you want. I'm always free. I'm always around. I might take a little bit to answer, but my DMs are always open to you guys. I'm always around to show some love and some support. The one thing I like more than trading is the ability to help other traders. Because I know when I had that financial freedom, now I had quite the story, and we'll eat up some time here too. But when I was, see, it was 20. When I was 20, I was working full time at a job, right? Regular job. Everybody worked a regular job. And I got really sick, like crazy, crazy, crazy sick. Like intestines stopped working, had to get surgeries. It was horrible. But this is what got me out of working, and I was home full time, into the stock market, because I was always a very driven person, worked 50, 60 hours a week, busted my butt always. So when I was out of work and I was homebound for so long, I was like, I need to do something. I need to find a way to support myself, my family. I need to do something. I can't just do nothing. Even though I was in pain, I was sick, and it really wasn't looking well. I spent hours and hours and hours every day for a year reading and doing some YouTube videos, watching YouTube videos. And it was just, I ended up getting the surgery. They botched the surgery. They messed me up even worse, which was horrible. They sent me home to die on a PIC line. Whole long story. Thank God I'm here now. But yeah, long story short, I beat the odds in the medical field. And that's what made me know that I can beat these odds in trading. Trading isn't nobody could do it, or the whole 90% of retail traders fail. That's right. But you're not taking an account for how many retail traders tried for a week and then said I can't do it and gave up, right? That could be 3 of the 90% right there, 30 of the 90% right there. If you stay disciplined and you understand that this is a journey, not a marathon, take it slow. You will get there, I promise. But you need to worry and focus on the process instead of the profits. Focus on the process and the progress, not the profits. The profits will come, I promise. Be able to catch some banger trades like this one right here, but you need to be patient and understand the ins and outs of the market. When to buy, when not to buy, when to sell, when not to sell. Back to my whole story I was getting into before. I guess my point being, when I was working, when I was before I got into the market, I always stuck my neck out. I worked in a pharmacy. I worked with insurances. I worked with very upset people because it was a pharmacy. But I always found a way to cool them down. I always found a way to have them understand. Absolutely, Chad, my pleasure, man. But yeah, it was trading that horrendous time in my life got me into trading. Yeah, Ryan, great point. I read that it was over 50% quit after the first month of trading. So guys, if you're able to get through just the first month, you're already ahead of the curve. Curve? You're already ahead of it. So you just need to stay patient. Know that your time will come, and don't compare where you are to where somebody else is. Somebody else might have a great month and make 200,000 in a month, and you might have a great month and make 10 grand. But then if you look over to them and they say, "Oh, well, they made 200,000. They made, what is that, 20x what I made? I suck at trading." No, 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 no. The best part about trading is the ability to compound. If you start off risking $50 because you know that your gut could handle taking a $50 loss, and your reward on those trades is minimum $150, then you're going to have a good time. Because now what you're doing is you're risking 50 to make 150. You're able to win only 40%. I think it's even 30% of the time, and still remain profitable. If I risk 50 to make 150, or we'll round it up a little bit, risk 100 to make 300, and I win 3 trades in a row, now I'm up $900. I could go lose 6 trades in a row and still be up $300. Imagine that. Imagine being wrong more than you're right, but the trades take care of themselves. That's sort of the goal in having a good and proper risk management. Everything comes together. Start off with supply and demand, understand those basics, break it down into risk management, understand those basics, liquidity sweeps. There's so much to it. So much. And that too, there's so much to it that a lot of people end up taking a lot of time just looking at YouTube videos, YouTube video after YouTube video, and they end up down the rabbit hole. We don't want to be caught in a rabbit hole in the market. We want to find something that works for us and that we can look for consistently. Let's see. I'm pretty sure we're probably done for the day today, guys, because beautiful crude oil, that was wild of an entry. Wild. I wonder if we had a fib level up here too, an OTE. It looks like we did. Nope, our OTE is 78, which is right here. So we would have wanted the 78 to be a little bit closer to like right here, the supply zone, but we didn't get that. We didn't have that. That's okay. We had our trade set up. It was beautiful. It was nice. And if you watch Family Guy, it's a great way to stay in shape. Let's see. Crude with a little dump. Trying to make its way back downtown, walking fast. Look at the crude's getting close to that open too, guys. Remember, I wanted crude to be red on the daily time frame for us to continue lower, and that's what we're getting. That's crazy, dude. The shorts we took at the top of the daily candle. Insanity. Linsanity. I shouldn't have got it. I got out of 2 contracts to lock in. I think it was a 3-to-1 up here. And that's usually what I like to do. I'll lock in like maybe 1 or 2 contracts, 50%, 25%. I should have locked in 25% though, seeing the momentum we had and seeing that we were rejecting a daily supply zone. Now, whenever we have a supply zone or demand zone that's 2-hour and higher, so 2-hour, 4-hour, 3-hour, 6-hour daily, these zones are higher probability and will most likely give us a stronger reaction. So if I'm looking at a 30-minute zone, if this was a 30-minute zone, then maybe I would have only targeted right here. But because it was a daily zone, I'm looking for a daily trend. I'm looking for a stronger trend. And that's what we got. That is exactly what we got. Some great moves today, guys. Real great moves. Crude oil, even ES and NQ gave us some really good moves, even though we didn't take them. Does Tesla have earnings today? It has earnings Wednesday, tomorrow. Tomorrow after market close, Tesla has earnings. So let's watch Tesla, guys. I think Tesla's going to give us a move to the upside and help our market stay bullish. If it does move to the downside, however, we do have some imbalances around 340 to fill. So that's another 50 points to the downside. Let's just say we make that gap lower. I'd like to see if we could sweep this 311.46. 311.46. All right. Let me tell you guys something too. When it comes to trading, if you don't quit, you will succeed. The only way failure is an option is when you give up. There's no deadline on trading. There's no deadline on learning it. And you also have to remember too, doctors go to school for X amount of years to get X amount of certification and knowledge. We can't get into trading and expect profitability in a week, in a month, 3 months. Listen, sometimes it happens. Even with the right guidance, you could get there a lot sooner than the next person. And that's great. That's like mentorship and stuff. But without mentorship, trying to learn by yourself, It takes a lot more experience and trial and error. So that's why I try to offer whatever I can on these live streams to help guide you guys in the right direction. So I do appreciate any other type of support, whether you guys drop some likes on the YouTube, drop some likes on Instagram, but definitely show a little love. I do appreciate it because I like to show love back. Naz pulling back. ES pulling back. Look at the ES rejection off of this 1 hour supply zone up here. Remember, guys, that 1 hour supply zone, that's the 1 hour supply zone that I saw formed overnight from the sell off from 2 nights ago that lined up with this broken demand zone. So we could see if maybe we want to sweep this lower time frame high in this 1 hour supply for a potential short. But because the market has been trying to move higher, we'll most likely not. You guys can check me out on Instagram. My Instagram handle is kevin.futures. Gold, very choppy. Guys, look at this, guys. Look how choppy gold is. Now, how did we know to stay away from gold today? Well, in our pre-market prep, when we were looking at gold, we saw it on the daily, and we saw that we were within the previous day's range. We saw that the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 9 trading days have been bullish, so definitely leaning a bit more bullish anyways. So we were just better off being patient on that. And we knew we didn't have any demand zones for high quality. We saw the 45-minute created a demand zone yesterday in the middle of the day, another 45 last night in the middle of the night, and another 45 around 6:45 this morning. Other than that, we've sort of just been grinding higher. So here's another trick, guys. If you feel like you're getting chopped up on like a 5-minute or you can't tell what trend we're in, when in doubt, zoom out. Look at a higher time frame. Even a 30-minute gives us a much clearer direction. Well, now looking at the 30-minute, I'm able to spot this 30-minute imbalance that formed right on top of this 30-minute supply zone. That makes this a higher quality imbalance. And look at that, would have given us our entry as well. So instead of looking at this chop and looking at all this and saying, well, how would we trade that? Well, let's do some analysis. Let's break it down and let's really get the clearer picture. Bitcoin. I'd like to see Bitcoin, guys. Now, I don't trade Bitcoin myself, but a buddy of mine does, so I'll always keep an eye on it for him now. You guys see how the daily time frame created some order blocks? So this blue zone, order block, it was basing, strong impulse move. We retested it. So now we're creating another basing candle here off of this order block after sweeping these lows. So that tells me that if this daily candle on Bitcoin right now finds strength and momentum, that might be what we need to squeeze up here and continue higher on Bitcoin. We might see 115 on Bitcoin, guys, going forward, maybe even this weekend, if we continue higher. Let's take a look at ES. 60-80, pretty strong level on Bookmap. I'm not going to take any more trades. I am done for the day. Especially because now, guys, we have our supply zone. This is sort of a similar setup to crude oil, right? It rejected supply by a wick, and then it pushed into that wick one more time and then reversed after it, and that gave us the entry. But the difference being we're very strong. We have very strong momentum behind us on ES right now. So because we have strong momentum pushing into this zone, that automatically makes it lower probability, lower quality. And the reason for that is because even though this information that we have in the past is telling me to sell up here, the new information the market provided, which is this move right here, is telling me that buyers have taken control and are trying to continue higher. We could see how we react to the 60-80, potentially a short position, but we'll be patient and wait and see. So 60-80 is a strong level. I would take, if I were to take this short, this is how I would take it right here. So let's see how we react to that price level. Let's see how our footprint chart is. Stronger negatives than positives on the footprint chart, just an FYI. Just these past few candles, I guess. Yo, Marcus, good stuff today, man. Good stuff. Who else we got in here today? You guys take any other trades too? Yak, what's going on, Yak? Good morning, good morning. Yakov. That's a cool name. Damn, crude with the continuation. And there's the open on crude, making today's daily candle red. Let's go. Huge. That is crazy, man. You guys caught the highs here on crude today with me. Beautiful. Nothing better than that. So guys, look at this too. On the 15-minute time frame, it's telling me that we're basing and we might even push higher. So I don't know, man. That 30-minute was bullish the last 30. And I also said the hourly was bullish too. So even though we're in a supply zone, we're trying to reject this key level. We have to take in for account the higher time frame analysis. You got to let the higher time frame analysis help gauge us to what's higher probability. Then we can break it down into our strategy and our system. Crude oil with a wick off of that opening price level. Looking at ES right here. Want to see a react to that 60.80. You know? Let's see, 15-minute. Look at the divergence we have on the 15, by the way, guys, on ES and NQ right now. NQ is trying to move lower. ES is trying to move higher. Like, look at the difference of the 30-minute. Big red trying to push green. So if what that tells me is if NASDAQ does start holding, that's going to help ES continue higher as well. But it also tells me if NASDAQ continues lower, ES is also going to struggle too. Not as strong, but it will struggle. All right, let's see. I didn't take the short on ES. We'd be looking at this entry model we see right here. This is a 10-to-1 risk to reward if we took it and if it hit. But 10 seconds left in this 5. 15 closes in 5 minutes too. All right, let's see. $60.80, very strong on Bookmap, $60.80. So if I entered, my stop loss would be $60.81, but I need to see that reaction off of $60.80 first. Let's get that push higher.
It was online and it was straddling my property, so I remember if I don't personally make a forward attempt to seek out a change in that survey.
All right, let's see. We're getting close to that price level now. We're trying to push back into supply. We just wicked supply again. Yeah, if the other higher time frames weren't saying bullish, I would have taken a short like right here. But the other time frames are saying bullish, so I don't want to be trying to go short against such strong momentum, right? So there's that price level. There's a potential double top. Let's see if we break it. 60, 80, 60, 50, 60, 79, 25 is where we just were. Okay, we wicked it. 330 left on the 5. I'd want to see a big buyer here. Take out this level, then reverse. Yeah, I'm not taking it. Higher time frame's telling me no, I can't take it. Higher time frame was telling me yes, I'm taking it. But right now, we're no man's land on ES and NQ. It's just not worth it. We are holding the 60-80 as a resistance. It is in a supply zone, but look, we're trying to break through it again. There we go. 60, 79, 50 right there. $79.50, $79.50. So there's a seller absorbing all these buyers up here right now. Yeah, I mean, I like it because we're holding, but I'd worry that we're squeezing to push higher. Especially because the 15 looked bullish.
Listen, if your health is holding up, nothing should stop you. It's all about your health. Because my aunt was a title user.
I'm almost feeling like this thing wants to squeeze lower right now, but we'll be patient. We had that resistance up there. We could maybe even wait for the 15 to close. We had a double break already. Broke to the downside first, then we broke to the upside. See what I'm saying? Very choppy. Nas trying to move higher. No trade zone. What's up, Mark? What's going on, man? Good morning and hello. Welcome. Take any trades today? Okay, there's that big buy bubble. Buy bubble. Can anyone recommend the top reports used for selling covered calls, either daily or weekly? Understanding spies. Interesting. Okay, there's a break again. So again, no short trade, and this is because the higher time frame, guys. Higher time frame over everything. Always. Trend is our permanent friend.
That is her job. So even if I'm going to do it at Keller Williams, she's like, I'll help you every step of the way. Because I'm Karen close to me, my mom close to me. Everything's sort of better, yeah. So I literally am friends with her. My house in a full year. That's all that
Let's see. Amazing crude trade today, guys. Just keep going back to it. It's just so nice. What a trade. Whenever I see ES and NQ sort of crappy price action, crude and gold look good. Crude and gold start giving me crappy price action. ES and NQ start looking good. Yesterday we traded NASDAQ like crazy. Took some nice trades on it. There we go. Buying pressure, buying pressure, buying pressure. Under pressure. Look at that 30 continue. Boop, boop, boop. Damn, ES and Q going crazy. ES, good buying pressure, good stuff, good stuff. Next target to the upside, 60, 90, about 5 points away. Would not look to enter here, though. We have a little divergence. NASDAQ didn't take out this high yet. And ES has. We already have that marked out. Some support under us now on ES too. That's great. That's huge. And I said 15-minute is basing. Look for us to continue higher. So I would look for maybe this key level, 60.79, 60.80 level for longs. And previous day high, we're creeping our way to previous day high. Let's see if we find some support down here, because this was resistance before. I'll look to flip it and have it work as support. All right, we'll try it light. But we're still sort of in this range, so be a little careful. Filled me a little heavier than I wanted. Oh, well, that's why we have stop losses in place. Very good, very good, very good now. Point of control right here. We're just going to wait and see how we react at this point. I would be willing to take again another long. I need that VIX to push lower. Getting weak again. Yeah, these sellers mean business here, guys. Let's not overtrade. Too choppy right now. Don't overtrade. Don't give your profits back. We had that crude banger. We stay with it.
So my mother, like 2 weeks ago, I encouraged her.
Need to see that VIX push back lower, though. Without VIX pushing lower, we're probably going to reverse up here on ES. But I like to see that continuation because of the 15-minute time frame, which would then have us continue green on the 15. Got to see that buying pressure. If not, sellers take back. 10 minutes left on the 5. I'm sorry, 10 minutes left on the 5. 10 minutes left on the 15. Really need to see this 5 continue higher on ES. See, I like that we're trying to move up from here, but we keep failing. I need a strong pop. There we go, like that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Looking for that 15 to continue. I'll get out of one contract at 60.83, 75. Okay, I'm out of one. Nope, didn't fill it yet. Out of one, holding one. Looking for continuation on ES on the 15-minute time frame. NQ looks good. ES was remotely stronger than NQ. Look at that, made our get back. Let's see, guys. I want to see that buying pressure. It's trying to fail. Give me that momentum on book map. There we go. I like it. We used that 60-80 was resistance. We popped it, and that's what we used as support. That's why I got in on longs on that. It is struggling, though, so I might just scalp out this last contract. But 850 left on the 15. Really wanted the 5 and the 15 to continue higher, so we'll be patient. But just wait and see. Wait and see. 83.25, break that 83.25, 83.50, perfect, 83.75, 84, oh my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 320 left on this 5 minute, 15 closes in 8 minutes. Really looking for this to pop and continue. And this would be a good time for us to start trending. 11:06, right? Everybody's sort of done for the day on the market. Let's see. Yeah, we got resistance up here on book map. Probably going to close this trade out here if we get another little pop. I'd like to see a strong pop here, and that's because of the 15-minute time frame to continue, but we just swept this high. We didn't close above it. So we'll let the 5 close for a sec. 2:30 left in the 5 minute. We were popping just recently, so I'm expecting that. Struggling a bit. VIX is trying to move lower, though. NAS trying to move higher. Weighted index trying to move higher. Really want to see buyers take control here on ES for another strong leg up. I'd really like to see 6,100 today. Previous day high 61.05. We did not take out previous day low. Closer to previous day high right now, but we might not take out previous day high either and remain range bound. Let's see if we get a pop above the 60.85. Without a pop above 60.85, all right, I'm getting out right there. Locking in profits, getting out right there. Because right up here, guys, at the moment, this is the top of our range. We have not seen price enter levels up here yet. So right now, this is our range. And if we look left, our range is really down here. So trying to go long on this extension, we got to be careful with it. Just got to be careful with it. I do think we continue. I was just too concerned off of this area of resistance, and it was a real nice little scalp right there. Crude. Look at this, guys. By the way, we exit crude down here, and then it chopped ever since. So we call it the full move of crude. Beautiful. It could continue today, but that's okay. Still caught it. Caught it. All right, guys. It is 11:10. How about them apples? Guys, what a great trading day. What a great trading session. I do hope you guys were able to catch some winners with me today. Crude oil gave us one of the biggest trades I've had. I guess I don't even want to say all year. I hit like 2 or 3 back-to-backs like this. Well, not 10-1. They were 6-1. Yeah, this was my best risks or reward trade so far this year. So with that being said, hopefully the market continues to give us some good trades. Tomorrow I'm going to be looking for crude to also give me another good short setup depending on how we close today. All right, guys, have a great day. Happy trading. Don't forget, hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you have any questions, please feel free to direct message me either here on Discord or on Instagram as kevin.futures. Shoot me a DM if you had any questions, or whether you want to go over Edgeful platforms or any type of just trading in general. I got your back, guys. All right, take care, everybody. Have a great day. And tomorrow is Wednesday. I'm actually going to be live here tomorrow as well. I'll be live in the Edgeful Discord community. I'm not sure if I'll be live on the Edgeful YouTube. I have to take a look and see.